Direct-to-Consumer Academy. I'm here with my special guest, a friend and colleague, Jason DePetropalo, who has run retail e-commerce sites and most recently his own direct-to-consumer brand. So welcome, Jason, and let's just kick this right off with what does direct-to-consumer mean to you?
Yeah, so I think direct-to-consumer, the definition that, what it means to me is probably it's a brand that sells direct to the buyer. There's no middleman. You're not going to see that product in Walmart or on Amazon. It would be a product where, most likely you're going to go online to buy it, and you're going to, build that relationship directly with the brand and not through a third party. So it's, although some of these new direct-to-consumer brands are opening retail locations, I would say a majority of them are probably still only online.
Yeah, I think that's a great definition. And just to kind of add on that, I think everybody always hears B2B or B2C. And I think D2C is really just a variant of B2C, which would mean business to consumer. And specifically in the retail world, what direct to consumer means to me is that that actual buyer or that user of the product has that direct relationship with that actual brand. So yeah, exactly like you said, I guess to even go on Amazon, everybody knows Amazon and e-commerce, but is Amazon really a direct-to-consumer brand, or are they really a retailer? And maybe put a little asterisk there that Amazon is now selling their own private label items from clothing to garbage bags, so like technically they are direct-to-consumer there. But would you consider, I guess, if I buy a MacBook on Amazon.com, I mean, really is Amazon the D2C brand there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a good question. Apple's kind of, in the middle there. It seems like they have a very loyal following, and they sell directly to their end user. But then you go into Best Buy or on Amazon, and you'll see Apple products sold just about everywhere. So I think that they're probably a mix between direct to consumer and a larger brand. So I think they kind of do really well in hitting all those marketplaces.
Yeah, sure. And maybe the way to look at that is really what happened is Apple was historically a heritage brand where they manufactured computers and they initially just sold it to large retail outlets. Thinking back to the 90s, I can't even think, probably Sears would be a good example.
Yeah.
But as they evolved and e-commerce became a lot easier, they have now, the actual store on Apple's website where you can go and buy their products directly from them. And my guess is that we're going to see that just continue to go in that direction. And to your point about having retail stores, I mean, Apple's such a huge brand, but they do now actually have their own stores in locations where they're selling directly to their consumer.
Yeah,
so I think that's a great example. But, maybe another one to look at where I think they're doing more of just the heritage brand is Nike. Can't think, can you buy Nike on their website? I don't know.
Yeah. Nike has a really robust platform. Their e-commerce sites, does really well. So, you can buy direct from Nike, and then they have a lot of discounts on their site where you won't see it in the retailer. So, they're another big company that's kind of trying to do both direct to consumer and still remain loyal to their retailers.
Sure. Yeah, so I think that's a great definition of what D2C or direct to consumer is. We have a lot more on this channel as we go through. I suggest that you hit the subscribe button and learn a lot more as we kind of explore this new way for brands to connect directly with their customers. Thanks for coming on today, Jason.
Yeah, thank you for having me.